Good evening, everybody. Jai Shri Ram. Today's topic is ancient mathematics and cosmic order. So, let us start. You would see in your life or in your spiritual life many orders and frequencies uh, in terms of numbers or in spiritual life or a balanced spiritual life or even in unbalanced spiritual life or on as a path when we move uh, we see different numbers triplets especially and there are other numbers those are very important uh, in a spiritual path. How are they important? How can we make them uh, to put them for best use? How can we use them for the highest purpose? How can we use them to get the fastest speed or the energy uh, and the synchronicities in spiritual and the worldly balancing life? So let us know. First, we will know the fundamental uh, numbers. Basic numbers will not take a very long session. We'll first know basic fundamental number, their use, and a few questions, and then we'll come to the point how to make best use of these frequencies. Okay, so first is a basic fundamental number is the existence of zero. This is just not a number or a mathematical order. It is also the physical place, a mathematical order, a universal order of existence. It is mostly in Hinduism and in Sanatan Dharma. It is very nicely and realized as Shiv. Shiv himself represent through this number. Second is the infinity. You won't see this sign many a times, but in the spiritual life you may see this. And this is not just a number; it is representing the uh, abundance, the last digit and last of the last, and the infinite means everybody knows what being infinite means. These are absolute. These represents the absolute condition, the stability, the abundance. Uh, and after that there is another important number that is unity and one, and people walking on the spiritual path generally see triple one, triple two, and so such numbers. So one represents self, knowing self. It also associated with unity within self. So this is also the one of the important number. And what does all these numbers and their sign means? We'll come to that. Then between the oscillation of 0 and 1, the different numbers can be formed. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, double 1. There are so many different things, but out of them, which is the best, and we will see to that since soon. Then there is a dot of self. It is uh, it is the it is the representation of I in you. It is seen many a times in a spiritual path, especially when you are stuck in between. You do not know where to go. Your mind is already been washed. Mind, not just mind. Your information of your mind, wisdom of your mind, and all knowledge of your mind is mostly when it is washed, cleaned up at the time of rebirth or at the new birth within the same body. If a person walks on spiritual life, uh, Uh, so this is very important. One of the uh, condition. It is also a state of self oscillating into the nothingness. Also, the definition of a dot or a point is one of the fundamental definitions of the universe, and it can help all the travelers who are traveling, throughout the galaxies to come to their origin, to come to the fundamental truth condition. So this is that dot, and if you want to share it, I can say this, that what is the definition of one of the fundamental definition of the existence is what is the point. So the point is the place of a point where point is placed. And what is the place of the point? The place of the point is the place wherever the point is placed. Thus, the place of a point is the point itself. This is a highest order mathematical positional language, or a code also you can say, uh, so that a mind is not lost, energy, mind and energies are not lost into the oscillating infinities, unknown infinities, and may return to the truth. So uh, the last code is return to the truth. So how would you return to the truth? Either being perpendicular to self. The truth is at perpendicular to the self. That is the final code to reach the truth for the species who do not, you know, have any other information or knowledge. This is one of the fundamental greatest knowledge. Then there is pi. This is the fundamental dimension, dimension, dimension. We can say also, and we can also there say the fundamental first physical fundamental dimension uh, till infinity. And this pi is is the plane of difference between the two extreme boundaries. It always exists. It always exists everywhere. And pi also represents, not just represent, it is also been realized as a fundamental truth and fundamental position of the existence, physical place of the existence, within the existence and the realizations, also as the mother of the fundamental wisdom required for intelligence, and many religious aspects are that it is also been realized as the goddess, the goddess of wisdom, the goddess of knowledge, and many other things are there. So this is another mathematical number. Then comes the geometry of the universe, representing the numbers. So this is the fundamental geometry in which any existential condition of any universe throughout the infinities of infinities would proceed to, from every white hole to every black hole. This is the fundamental geometry, and this is the fundamental ratio of the ratio also. Now we would take some questions to better understand that how did the ancient civilizations use mathematics to understand the cosmos. To understand the cosmos, the fundamental mathematics is what required is geometry, and mostly the theorem is known as, nowadays it is known as Pythagoras theorem. In different times it is known and realized and explained by different mathematicians, and it simply states that the square of a square and b plus b square equals to c square for three sides. If anybody knows this, and it's like a 5 year or 10-year child of a small standard class know this, he can solve all the cosmos. That is enough. but still we teach so many other things in class. But that's all right. That is another part. So this is the fundamental geometrical ratio, uh, which mathematicians use throughout the civilization. Is cosmic harmony reflected in numerical patterns like geometry in ratios? Always, universe. There is no randomness in universe. If you want to, find the randomness, you may. There are different techniques and different ways to go on that way, but everything is fixed. There is nothing randomness, and the freedom is infinity. Okay, and everything is geometry, and everything is in ratios. This is the fundamental rule. Uh, then are the numbers the language of the universe? Of course, which we just discussed. Are the those are the repeating conditions, and those are the repeating conditions in which through which the universe exists or oscillates or exceeds. What are the spiritual meaning of these mathematics? So that's those are already been told to you now. But now the question arises that we see the different mathematical numbers. What are those and how are those important? So most of them are you would be seeing in your screen on your screen right now, and to represent the synchronicities of a balanced life, or the synchronicities of the life in which direction your life is going, you would be seeing triple one, triple two, triple three, etc. Is one of the conditions. The second one is 1001. It is very good balancing spiritual support and worldly life support number. If you see this, everything is going good, and I consider this number as the most useful number and most it's like a boon, very very relaxing. If you see this number, then you should relax that everything is on you are on good path. The path is correct, and everything would work eventually. Everything at the end or in the path, throughout the path, everything is good in all directions. uh, and about all other numbers, if you really want to use your life, which is human life, then do not, you know, uh, do not force the synchronicities. Do not force these number to occur to you. This is one of the mistakes people do when they walk on the spiritual path. And there are so many things that if you go and search internet and what does this mean, what does that mean, so many meanings would come up. Okay, but leave those meanings to themselves. uh, these number would be best to just to indicate you that you are on a good path if you really want to walk on the spiritual path, and that is the core. Second, the fundamental understanding and the fundamental uh, wisdom is that you need to put your ego, you need to put yourself and your ego self as zero. Always consider yourself as nothing, or as a dust, uh, as a dust particle on the feet of uh, uh, Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, or Shiva, or whomever you pray to. So because worlds would change, different wisdom would come and go. Okay, different wisdom will come and go, different amount of knowledge will come and go. In other words, many worlds with different worlds would come and go, and different dimensions would come and go. But you would proceed in spiritual life as a whole only if you consider yourself as as a dust particle, as nothingness, as nothing, not just nothingness, as nothing, uh, uh, in with respect to any, for other form. God is the highest uh, eternal entity in any way. No matter where you go, no matter which highest or darkest jungle you are passing, or the greatest ocean you are traveling of spiritual life of infinities, the fundamental wisdom is that you, even if you cross infinity many times, in wisdom and in physical life as a life also, even if you experience and you travel that infinities many times, you have that wisdom, you have that knowledge, still consider yourself as a dust particle, not more than that. That would be the fastest way, to 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 reach across. Okay, and to reach across uh, for the fundamental rest. Uh, you would always have a choice to come and jump again into and swim and dive into the deepest anytime. But first and foremost thing is that you reach you reach the home, and then if your home is near the seashore, and you have Sri Krishna to who is driving your yacht, who is driving your rath, uh, who is driving your ship uh, through these storms and oceans. You can always, you know, you can always go with him and jump into the ocean whenever you want, into the infinities, and then come back. So first thing is, first you reach there, and there is one more path, one more way to, and the fastest path to reach Sri Krishna is being his friend and chanting name. If you chant Radha 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 Radha, or Shiv Shiv Shiv, or Siya Ram, or Ram Ram Ram, you would become one of the most loved person in the entire universe. Uh, no matter who you are, no matter what you did, wrong or right, or it is only God is God. He do not see our bad behaviors, guilt, or whatever sins, and all these things are useless in his eyes. Uh, so the best thing is, you chant the name and become the loved one. Once you become the loved one of the Sri Krishna or Sri Ram or Shiva, then you will realize the I do not have words to express uh, the real meaning and to be a family. Uh, what is how would that feel to be a part to be a part of a family of God. In many times and many situations, it's the sages say is that if you continue to chant the names Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Radha Radha, God will make you greater than the God itself. So that situation comes, and you would be you would become his family member. And what can I say? Once you become his family member, uh, there is nothing which can be said. It can only be experienced. So, and one human lifetime is enough. It is more than enough, far more than enough to achieve that position. You just keep chanting, no matter what is happening and going through, what no matter what, who is saying what religious rules are saying, what other rules are saying. where life is taking this, that, all responsibilities, whatever, let it be whatever, let it be in one of the part of your life. No matter what you are doing, continue to chant his name, Krishna Krishna, Radha Radha, Radha Radha, Radha Radha, Radha, and just do it, and then uh, we will see you. We will meet once again. I think that's enough for today's session. Jai Shri Radhe Govind, Jai Shri Ram. Thank you for listening. That's all from my side today. Thank you.